Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I thought we could do a quick little collective Mercury retrograde reading. I'm back. I needed a few days off. Mama's mental health was not the best. But, oh, hi, there's some of you in here. Hello. I thought I was all by my lonesome. Hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining. Yay. I didn't think I was actually gonna get anybody at this time, but hello, hello. So I'm not taking readings, but we are just gonna pull a collective Mercury retrograde, okay? Oh, thank you, I like it. I like my hair. It was time. Do you guys know that the bottom 7 inches of hair holds on to trauma? When I found that out, I was like, oh no, no, we are chopping that off. So it holds on to trauma. Isn't that crazy? All right, so I'm not doing personal readings. If you guys want personal readings, the $25 ones we used to do on TikTok, you have to follow me on Twitch. And those are gonna happen Friday through Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 12 noon PST, and it's gonna operate the same way, okay? It's gonna be the same exact thing on TikTok, we're just doing it on Twitch. So, hello, hello, welcome in. So happy to see you guys. Yeah, I just couldn't deal with TikTok anymore. I just couldn't do it. And right around the time I was getting ready to leave TikTok, because they kept flagging every single video that I posted, and right around the time I was getting ready to leave, YouTube sent me an email and was like, congratulations, you can now monetize. And I was like, it's time. It's a sign from the universe, it's time to leave TikTok. So, and they were just messing with me, they were messing with my views. It was not a good place to be, and I'm very happy so far over here on YouTube, so hey. Anyway, let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Let's see what's coming in collectively. And if you guys want to join our private group, we would love to have you. I also have channel membership stuff available if you guys want extra readings. I think it should be available on the channel now. I think everything is good and ready to go. So if you want to sign up for that, you can. If you want the more spiritual stuff, join the group. But if you want more like 3D messages from your ex, you know, new love, all that kind of stuff, then the channel membership is better for you. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. It's just going to be a quick little live. Okay? All right, so Spirit, please tap into the energy of the collective. What is coming up with this Mercury retrograde? What do we need to be aware of? What lessons are presenting themselves? What's happening? All right. Yep. Okay, so we're tapped in because we just got month of October. All right. You could be dealing with, it's funny because I got this card and I immediately heard father. And I was like, oh, you could be dealing with a father, but it's a father and another man, because we got older man and man. So like a man in your life or a man in your life is returning, and then we also have the energy of older man. So definitely might be dealing with some father issues, father wounds, intergenerational trauma, that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to see. Okay. We also have a secret admirer. So someone is okay, hang on. So we have vase, right? And then we also have the energy of July. So I feel like someone found your social media or started thinking about you back in July, and they've been watching your socials since then, since July. I'm not getting real creeper status, but they're just kind of like curious about what's going on in your life. I don't really see them coming forward just yet. So the overall energy, we have grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. And then we have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So it's kind of like tentative, walking on eggshells vibes for this Mercury retrograde. Very much, there's another reader on here that I've followed for years, Gemstone Tarot. Definitely go follow her, she's amazing. But for this kind of energy, she has a phrase, and she says it's a duvet day. It's a duvet month. Like it's stay in bed kind of month. I feel like it's going to be very walking on eggshells. And then we have really strong emotion here with fire. It's either passionate love or hate. And definitely dealings with masculine energy, probably an ex or a partner here, and then also daddy issues. I think it's interesting they came out together. So there might be some daddy issues, some trauma wounding from your father that you recognize in this person, and the universe is going to be making it very clear with that energy that like, oh, that's why I can't let you go, is because you remind me of my father. And not in a weird way, in a way that like, oh yeah, my dad was really toxic and you're toxic. Okay, I get it now. That kind of vibe. At the end of Mercury retrograde though, we have grapes. It's time to go out and have fun. So I think it's probably going to be a time of a lot of shadow work, a lot of dealing with uncomfortable emotions, uncomfortable feelings, memories. But we have this person kind of hanging out in the background. You have a secret admirer, someone who watches you online. Sorry, someone who watches you online, but they're just watching, which is interesting. I think that's interesting. Okay, so let's see what's going to come up next in love. Okay. If anybody, I don't know if anybody's in here that's part of the course. I am manifesting with you guys, so make sure you're checking for daily updates to see what I'm up to and how things are progressing. Please stay tuned for that, because I know there were a lot of questions. So I'm just gonna do the course with you guys. Okay, where's that deck? There we go. Enjoy the plants. Okay. It's just been that kind of a day. All right, so let's see what's next in love. Here's the deal with Mercury retrograde. Okay. Yes, exes do come back. So it's kind of, you have a 50-50 shot that if somebody from the past returns in a romantic way, you've got a 50-50 shot. Now the reason I say that is because most of the time when somebody returns during Mercury retrograde, first of all, they feel the call or they feel the push from the universe to reach out during that time period, because it's a time when we're supposed to be reflecting back and looking at why things went wrong or could things have been different. It's a time to reflect and possibly to have another cycle with someone to make sure it's something that you still want to keep, I don't know, manifesting or going for, you know? Now, for others, that person returns because things have changed and the energy is now aligned for you guys to try again. And in that instance, it could work out. So you've got a 50-50 shot that if an ex returns and it's the ex you want, or it's the person you went on one date with 6 years ago and you'd like another shot with that person, it could work out. But more often than not, it's just a chance for you to reflect back on the relationship and see if it's still something that you want in your life. Okay, so 50-50 shot. All right, Spirit, please tap into the energy of the collective. During Mercury retrograde, what's happening in love? Ooh, what's happening? Okay, we got the narc. Ooh, double narc. Masculine and feminine narc. Okay. So this could be like, obviously, you know, they're with someone who's really nasty. Could also be that you have a friend, a feminine friend who comes back, feminine energy friend who comes back, who's nasty. The letter P might be important for some of you because we just got 3 cards out that all start with P. All right. Oh, thank you for liking the video, you guys. I appreciate it. All right. So, first card out we have is Axe. Breakup, separation, okay? So this being the first card out tells me this has already happened. It's something that's happened in the past. There's been a separation, okay? Now, we do have a new phase coming. There's a rekindling, a chance for renewal, transformation, and growth. We then have proposal. There is going to be an offer put on the table for you and this person. But the problem is this person, at the very least, is a manipulator with puppet master, probably a narcissist or someone who has narcissistic tendencies. There's a need to assert yourself. This is an addictive relationship, right? And then we have the energy here of talking. So there's lots of communication. So I definitely see a relationship coming together or coming back together. But there's a need to do some major shadow work when this person comes in with cassette. There's outdated thinking, there's conditioning, replaying events over in your head, right? And then we have the snake. This is my Amber Heard card. I'm sorry if you're pro Amber Heard. I'm a hater. I'm a hater of Amber Heard. I hate that woman. So it's a woman who's malicious. You have to look over your shoulder. She's typically like the other woman. She's someone who wants to pull one over on you, like she's out for herself. Nice to your face, but will stab you in the back. You know what I mean? It's that energy. And then we have gratuity and try me. So here's what I'm saying. I'm seeing a relationship either coming together or coming back together. But there's this really nasty feminine energy around you. For some of you, it's a friend. Could be a mother, could be a mother-in-law kind of vibe. But it could also be the former partner of this person who's coming back into your life or coming into your life. It's just somebody who's jealous, somebody who's trying to cause drama and problems. And I think while you're very grateful for this person to return to your life or come into your life, whatever your situation is, you're also very guarded. I love this because you're standing up to the snake. Effing try me, bro. I have worked too long and too hard to have this person in my life, and I will shoot you in the ankle. Like it's that kind of energy. Like, no one's taking this away from me. I love it. And then we have abundance. Make sure you're keeping a positive mindset. Make sure that a lot of people say not to manifest during Mercury retrograde. But something I've been talking about in the private groups, if you're part of the private group, love you so much. We've been talking about the concept of yin being the void. Winter, like it's kind of that being in that void space is actually a really great time to get clear on what you want and to start manifesting. And so there are a lot of people who say, don't manifest during Mercury retrograde, you're gonna regret it. I don't think there's any harm in it as long as you stay general. It's never come back to bite me in the butt. I've always manifested during Mercury retrograde, but I have made sure that when I was manifesting during Mercury retrograde, that I was going general. So in other words, thank you so much for my abundance. Thank you so much for my prosperity. Thank you for the up level in my business. I wasn't asking for specific things. Thank you for for the increase in my psychic gifts. I wasn't asking for thank you for my $10,000 this month from my course, or thank you for my 5,000 group members. I wasn't manifesting specific things. Very, very general and trying to keep them very spiritually based. I've always found that to work for me. So it's up to you. Some people are really against manifesting during Mercury retrograde. I don't think there's any harm in it because in yin energy, we're getting clear on what we want. We're researching new things. We're learning new things. We're getting ready to move forward as soon as that yang energy hits and we're out of the void, we're out of yin. So do your own research, but that's always worked for me. And then we have love, unconditional love. And you're heading into a time period of stability and security. And I also like this. Bottom of the deck, we have cool with whatever, trusting the process. I like it. I like it a lot. I just see you having to stand up to some sort of a feminine energy that doesn't want you to be happy. Kick them in the shins and run. That's what my grandmother always said. Kick them and then you run. Because she was Hispanic. She was from El Salvador. You kick them and then you run. She was so great. Rest in peace, Grams. Okay. What else do we need? Let's just do a really quick general and see what the general vibe is going to be during Mercury retrograde, and then I'm going to peace out. Do you guys like live sessions like this better? Because I know this will automatically post to YouTube. So do you guys like this format, or do you prefer like pre-recorded? Let me know what I'll probably do both, but like probably will lean more toward whatever you guys like the most. Let me know. I will be doing Taurus today. I know I fell off with the zodiac readings, but I will be doing Taurus today. All right. What is the overall vibe, please, of Mercury retrograde? What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Yeah. All right, so we have 4 of Swords. I don't mind both. Okay, so everybody's pretty open. Yeah, okay. So we have 4 of Swords. This is an energy of resting. It's time to heal. It's time to rest. And that's very much yin energy, Mercury retrograde energy. It's a slow down. So you're going to find that your business might slow down. Money might not be as great, but it's having the time and the space because you're not rushing around. I know that's scary, right? Whenever your money dips. I get it. I totally get it. But it's a time when we can really reflect and go within because we don't have as many things going on and we can really rest. And I know that's hard for a lot of people. I struggled with that for years because I friggin' hate being in my feminine energy. Like, I want to be making money. I want to make courses. I want to write books. I want to be doing things. But feminine energy, Mercury retrograde, is really necessary. Okay, so we definitely need to tap into that. Allow yourself to rest. And with Temperance, this is Sagittarius energy. It's a faith in divine timing. It's also being able to achieve more balance in our lives. So it's definitely going to be like typical Mercury retrograde where like nothing's really happening. Nothing's really happening. You might feel like you're in the void actually. But yeah, and then we have 8 of Pentacles reversed. So while this energy is happening, you're going to feel probably unmotivated. Like, why should I actually give an F about my work or whatever? Because you just want to be, I want to say self-sustaining or like self-nurturing during that time. Because you don't really have any fire to light you. But while you're kind of leaning into this feminine, I'm going to rest, I'm going to nurture, I'm going to take care of myself, I'm going to make a lot of soup. To me, that's like super feminine energy, is like making soup. And what's interesting though is we do have the King of Wands and the Lovers. So we did see that we were going to have someone either coming in or returning from the past. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. Could also be Gemini, could also be Sagittarius. This person is going to be bringing passion to your life. Will this person be returning during Mercury retrograde? Because that's hard. Will this person be returning? Or is it a new person? Is it a new person? Oh, hi. No, it's definitely somebody you know. It doesn't have to be an ex. It could just be somebody that you dated a while ago. High school sweetheart or somebody you went on one date with a million years ago. Yeah. I think you're going to be a little bit defensive with the 7 of Wands. You're going to feel like you need to defend yourself. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This can speak of a divorce or a separation that's happened in the past. But again, this person is bringing in a lot of passion to your life with the Ace of Wands. But there is this energy of addiction in the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like, I used to say whenever my ex would come back, the one that I reconciled with like 8 times, whenever he came back, whenever I got that text, boop, 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 because he had a special ringtone. He's blocked and deleted now. But when he did come back, I used to say that it would rewire my central nervous system. Because all of a sudden, I couldn't breathe. I was hyperventilating, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, he's back, he's back, he's back. Literally. And it wasn't until maybe 6 months ago that I realized that wasn't excitement. That was a trauma response. That was my body having a trauma response to his energy. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, because there's definitely some level of toxicity or addiction with the Devil card, Capricorn energy. And I feel like this person, you could be going along, living your life, feeling amazing, but there's something about this person that makes you feel small. Or it might even be a childhood thing where this person returning or leaving is very familiar to you, because maybe you were abandoned as a kid. And without you realizing it, this person's presence brings you right back to that childhood wound. There's an addiction here. There's an addiction to that needs to be looked at during Mercury retrograde. There needs to be shadow work that is done here. Okay? So, That's what we got. It looks like it's going to be spicy. It's going to be spicy, spicy, spicy. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I have for y'all. That's what we got coming up. For those of you in the private group, I will be uploading the Mercury retrograde video today. I'm going to go over all of the Mercury retrogrades for the next 2 years. We're also going to talk about Venus retrograde. I'm also going to do Taurus, so look for me later on today. I'm going to do the Taurus reading today. And yeah, if you guys want to do the channel memberships, it's a lot cheaper than purchasing the videos on Vimeo. It's also cheaper than the private group. It's cheap. So check out the channel membership. I would love to hang out with all of y'all more, and we will do members only live sessions as well at some point. And yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys. I won't be here tomorrow, but I'll see you Friday. All right. I love you. Bye.